Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm joined with StephenTries. Woo! Yay. And I haven't actually told you what we're watching yet, have I?
No, it's a mystery.
It's popular in Norwich. It's Date My Mum.
Oh, God.
Have you ever heard of Date My Mum?
No. Is this the one where...
I'll give you a clue. Yeah, the clue's in the title.
Hold on, I think about it. Is it the ones where the son is on the show as well?
Yeah, no, oh no, that's MILF Manor. Date My Mum, it looks like it was filmed on a potato, so I'm thinking it was early 2000s. Guys go on the show, or girls, they're looking for a significant other, but to choose who they go, like, stay with, they date that person's mum.
Oh. I'm just wondering if someone dated my mum, would they get a good reflection of me? I don't think they would.
That's such a weird dynamic. I don't think I'd enjoy that.
Would your mum be like, oh yeah, George is a hot piece of ass?
He makes videos on the internet and then they'd go off. Well, you can't off a date, can you? Right. Are you ready, Stephen?
Yes.
I'm into guys who are hot, not guys who think they're hot. Time to date these mothers and find me a lover.
That's a hell of a line.
I'm 90% sure he's reading that off a production person behind the camera with that written.
Somebody's just dropping cars each line.
Was it always gay people looking for love?
No, I don't think it was exclusively gay people. That just seemed to be the episode that popped up for me. What does that say about me? That was a very Disney-esque intro to himself.
It was, yeah. It was good, though.
Very Drake and Josh.
Or Drake and Nosh in this case.
There you go. Because of the homosexuality.
Maybe. I think that was the last card, just Drake and Nosh written.
He just goes, oi! Well, this is his potential love interest, who I don't think he'll actually meet until he fancies the mum.
Oh, that'll be a long time.
Could you imagine if in a Love Island VT, somebody went for the... It's like a little bit of do.
This is what the 2000s had, though. They wouldn't have a career after this. This was their one moment in the sun.
Their one shot. Are you that guy on Date My Mum who flicks his tongue like a lizard? That's me.
There's no boohoo deals for this man.
Just boo-hoo when he doesn't get the date. There you go. Crying. Anyway, Diana.
I'm Josh and I'm 21 and we're gonna win because we're freaky.
It's a weird thing to say with your mum, isn't it?
It really is. But, you know, I'm glad he's sticking to this character he started off with. I wouldn't expect anything less from that intro.
Do you reckon they do that at like family gatherings? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. We're still freaky.
Family sports day. We're gonna win because we're freaky, man.
Which one's yours? The freaky one?
I've been married for 28 years and I have 4 great kids.
He's definitely the fifth one.
He's got 4 other kids that are great. Don't know what went wrong with this one.
What is it? What's he doing on the garden wall? This is something that doesn't happen enough these days. This is what we're missing, George. When busted was a big thing. I don't know if you'll know busting because I'm quite old and you're
It
not.
sounded like an insult. I'm old and you're not.
But I used to just jump off my my nan's back garden wall. There's no humorous in there.
Oh.
And I used to just, do a little guitar and stuff like that. These were the days.
Was that what you wanted to add in? Just so you know, I'm as cool as him as well, by the way. I did
This
that.
is so relatable, this show.
Same clothes as well. It's mental.
Yes, I'm into bondage. And if this boy picks me, I'll show him some freaky.
Did you see the mum just point at him? That's my boy.
Like she's getting a picture with a sports star.
Just like mummy taught you.
Ready to get spanked.
All right! My ass hurts.
No.
Not something you do, Stephen?
I never do, so it hurts, my mum. It always starts off quick and then caresses. You've got to get that down.
Long time no see, mum. Hello, girl.
Tough day at work?
This is gonna be stellar. Bring on mom number 1.
Tell them that we're not the stereotypical family, you know, we're the Bundys, the Osborns, Roseanne.
The Bundys?
The Bundys is an odd one to add in.
As in like Ted Bundy?
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, there's no other famous, but it's like the Hitlers. They've sort of, he's really monopolised that.
That popular clan. We just like, you know, good old Hitlers.
Whereas if he said the Wests, you don't know if they mean Kanye or Fred and Rose. Bundys, yeah, there's only one.
Has he constantly got a collar on? Like, you can be into bondage, but you don't have to do it 24/7, surely.
How many sexual partners you've had?
Infinity doesn't even begin to describe it.
Walked around the block, have you? Okay.
Walked, run, bent, twist, name it.
All right. Okay.
Village bicycle, everyone's had a ride.
Oh, that's where she draws the line.
Come on, mate. Don't be too crude. Just say you've slept with everybody ever. Infinity doesn't even cover it. But as soon as the village bicycle comes into it, that's such a weird conversation to have with your parents as well.
And the chairs were so close together.
They didn't used to be. The producers set it up. They got on it just playing footsie as they're talking about their lovers.
Do you want me to talk about the bondage a little bit? Do you?
Well, why not?
What do you want me to tell them?
That I'm the master, he's the bitch.
Gotcha.
I'm so confused how this is gonna go. It's such a weird. Like, she's so willing.
I know. And the thing for me, which is entirely unrelatable to anyone else, he really reminds me of a guy I went to school with.
Strap in for this one, guys.
Quite literally.
Strap on.
I'm trying to get that out of my head. This is a primary school friend in my mind. I don't want to be thinking of this.
This is a YouTube recording, Stephen, not a therapy session. Those are on Tuesdays.
Gotta go. Okay, give me a hug.
Go get him.
He's going to sniff that seat now, isn't he?
See you in a bit, Mum.
I hope they cut to him whilst they're having the conversation, what he's getting up to in that living room. Just really mundane stuff.
Just entering his mind palace.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Diana.
I'm Jeremy.
She's come out raw dogging the floor. Look at it.
So everyone in this show is kinky, it seems. And the camera pats are just straight onto those dogs.
That's the money shot. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
I'm really into vintage cars, so we're going to a car hop.
Oh, a car hop. Okay, sounds good. I'm ready to go.
Such a staged conversation. There's no way that was.
Straight from a StephenTries sketch. There.
No, I've been on set of a StephenTries sketch, so I see how these go down.
Everyone takes their shoes and socks off. Trust me, it's funny, guys. It's funny.
It's for the jokes. Steve, where's there a camera on my feet? They don't even use those for the video.
Should I mention to Diana that she forgot her shoes?
Jeremy's cute. Josh would bone him.
Two types of people in this world, aren't there? He's thinking, oh, she might have forgotten her shoes. Oh, do you reckon I should let her know? I reckon my son would fuck the shit out of it.
This is the second biggest disaster involving Diana and a car.
Oh my God.
To fit in at a vintage car hop, you've got to have a vintage car. So this is Gloria. She's a 69. It's my favorite year.
Sick. I'm not surprised.
Little flirt.
You can't have any subtle banter with this lady.
I just can't get over that he's such a Disney kid and she's just so naughty. Well, it was the naughties, to be fair.
I'm loving his little tuft.
You're loving his what, sorry?
His little tuft on the side of his head. These background extras, look at the guy in all in leather.
They saw him walking down the street. You'll be great for this shot.
Come on, there you go, there you go.
So do your feet hurt at all from this?
But gosh, she's got bare feet still. Also, is all this necessary? Like, surely they're meant to go, like, find out if they like the kid, not just go on an actual date together.
I really want to meet the person who made this show because they've got some great ideas that have been lost over the years. Just a little dance break.
If this was around today, this would absolutely slap.
That'd be so good. All we have now is like comedians in cars getting coffee. No. Oh, see, two people in the parking lot just tearing it up with a bunch of extras watching.
I never wear shoes. My feet are a shoe. Bottoms like leather.
In his head, he's thinking, bro, ticked off. Oh, the sun's like that. Leathery feet.
I still got it. That's right. That's right.
So what's your son's name?
Josh.
Tell me what I should know about Josh.
He likes to go dancing, do a little bondage.
I mean, they're just not on the same level, are they? They're not the same.
You'll go to the wrong clubs.
What's your hobbies? You know, I play a bit of football here and there. I love feet. Feet are great. It's just completely sidewinded her. I don't think that's what he meant when he asked the question.
Tell me what Josh looks like outside of the bondage clothes.
Outside the bondage clothes, Josh is very, very tall, 6'2". Perfect body.
Did you see the colour of her feet then?
I didn't. I wasn't. Were you just beeline into the feet? Was it you that filmed this?
If you take a look, they're in a back.
Oh my God. What the hell has she done to them? They're trotters. She did say they were leathery. I didn't think she meant in colour. That is mental.
Perfect body. He has a big, giant black coat.
I don't think you can say your son's got a perfect body, can you?
Maybe when the child is born, that's maybe the only time it's perfect, you know.
Not when he's 28-year-old or wherever old he is.
Just in his bondage gear.
You've been looking after yourself.
I'm strangely turned on right now.
How the fuck has that worked?
Well, yeah, you question how he's so attractive.
Yes.
Don't you get it, George?
Are you sat there going, I want to marry this bloke.
Hey, 6'2".
He's got friends. He'll bring somebody home. You know, I said, so who's that? I'll say, it's just a friend, which means he bones him. But that's his friend.
That's interesting,
Yes.
to say the least.
Sometimes there's a residue.
Oh, where's that going? There's a residue.
He's his friend, which means he bones him, by the way. She leaves nothing to the imagination, this woman. Even her fucking toes.
Sometimes there's a residue that, you know, marks that somebody was his friend.
That is so weird. Why would you say that?
I mean, the one thing we can take for certain is that is his mother. There is no doubt.
That's a weird thing to say full stop, let alone about a family member. Oh, he leaves a residue on his top.
I followed the trail to find my son.
It's like a snail.
Have you had a friend over, have you?
Would he tell me how many people he's had sex with in the past month?
Yes, sir. I think he said infinity. How about you?
I'm conservative.
Oh, me.
It's too much talk about how much your son's having sex, love.
She seems angry by that.
Wait, you don't bone? Pfft, pussy.
Josh has got a lovely whip. Makes a really awesome sound. He just likes to slip it in the air.
I was really hoping she was talking about a car, but no, just still on the bondage.
From his face, he was hoping it was a car as well.
He was like, oh, is it a Cadillac? Makes a really nice sound. Oh, what's the engine sound like?
You a good bitch?
No. What the hell?
That is such a funny reaction.
We are 4 minutes into this, and I am overstimulated.
This desk will go like a standing desk in a minute. Are you a good bitch? Oh, that's going to be his mother-in-law if everything goes well, which, I'm not going to go all in just at this moment, but I don't think it will.
Well, actually, he used to dance for hire. He was a go-go boy.
Do you think you could show me some of his moves?
A little bit of Josh. 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 Yeah, you like that, don't you, boy?
Fucking, was there no budget to go inside at some point? Why are they doing this on the back of a car? They've been there for so long, she's like grinding on him.
I love how he said, I'm conservative. Then next thing, can you show me the moves your son does as a go-go boy?
They just puts his hand on her back. Yeah, sure, you're conservative, mate.
But are you ready to go back to the house?
I am, I'm ready.
Let's go.
This whole date was kind of a blur.
They just go back and shag. Good day. Want to go back to your place? Just walk past him in the living room. He's just sat there in the chair still.
When they get back, they just see residue on the door handle. Oh no.
Oh, not another friend. Or she comes out, she's got residue on her top. I know what this means.
Me too. Bye.
Bye. Josh sounds dominating. I don't know if I can submit to that. On to mom number 2.
Hey.
Mom, hey, what's up?
Mum number 2? Oh, it's multiple mums.
What was he doing with that pool cue?
His name's Jeremy. He took me to a car hop. We went swing dancing.
That's cool.
He wanted to know how you dance.
What the fuck is this music? Why did it sound like I suddenly went to laser fusion? Having a normal conversation.
I was leaning back, giving him some stuff.
Mom, I should have told you I get first touch. Did you talk about the bondage at all?
Well, he didn't seem to be as experienced as you, and he's not quite as inventive as you.
Oh, I have to break him out of his shell.
There you go.
Sweet.
I can count on you.
I don't like that response. Oh, he's not as overly sexual as you are. Oh, well, sounds like a challenge.
It's like a mob boss's sidekick the way he did that. It'll break him out of his shell worse.
Yeah, no problem, boss.
Okay, so I think I told him everything you wanted me to say. I think it was perfect. I love you.
Like Mary Poppins. Perfect.
We got it. We got
That's a reference I didn't expect from him. Oh, you like Mary Poppins? What, that popular Disney film? Why have you said that?
I've been married for 20 years and I got 3 wonderful kids.
I'm not really into sex.
Complete different vibes. Also, did you just tee up with I'm not really that into sex?
Yeah, just what he started saying after he did his little Rosie and Jim thing. That's a wide stance, isn't it?
That is a hell of a man spread. I'm feeling enticed.
I'm not really into sex. I know that's weird, but whatever.
That was the end of that point.
But whatever.
Seemed like a weird thing just to add in. The producer's like, right, next question. Then he just suddenly comes out with that. Sorry?
My mom's the
You heard?
I don't know about you, Stephen, but I can't. Oh my god.
How is the first guy coming across as like the dream date now?
Bring us back Diane. Who is this kid? I'm not really that into sex. Oh yeah, it's not a choice at this point, is it?
It's got a mother who's doing gang signs for some reason.
You heard?
Plus he's doing his T-Rex impression in the Met Gala.
On the rizzle dizzle. These mothers better watch out for sizzle.
I can't get my head around this angle they're taking.
I don't know what is their plan of attack here. This is 100% going to work on this kid because it's just so Disney.
Mom number 2?
He dresses like a child. It's like every kindergartner in every American film.
First thing that I want you to ask him is if he prefers Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera. Because Christina Aguilera, ooh, be really loud, be funny, and talk ghetto.
For shiz, what?
He wants that. He wants her to attack the date in that way.
He's going to say, do you prefer Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera? The guy's going to respond and she'll be like, say, what?
You're for real? Christina? Shit. That's just not his vibe. We just saw a VT of him eating a plastic dinosaur.
You don't fucks with a stegosaurus?
What am I going to tell him about your job situation?
Please don't tell him that I don't have a job. I'll look like such a freaking loser. Tell him that my job is to chauffeur.
Yeah, that'll make you look like a loser, mate. That'll do it. But you don't have a job. Oh, the dinosaur thing I could deal with. And the weirdly urban mother. That's fine for the lack of job.
Make sure you also let him know, too, that I'm not all that into sex. So ask him if he's all about sex or if he really wants a serious relationship. And just let him know that I'm here for a serious relationship and not just a hookup.
For real?
No, she needs to stop, man. Every time I forget that voice is going to come out of her mouth. And I feel like that's a plausible thing to forget because look at her. There's no way that voice should ever come out of her mouth. It has to be a bit that they're doing for this show, right? They can't just be sat around home. Just comes into his room. What y'all want for dinner, son? Yo, we got leftovers.
Hi, I'm Christine.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
So where are we going?
Today we're gonna go stir up some trouble as Bonnie and Clyde.
Looks like the start of a porno. Literally the same acting.
That says so much more about you.
Does it not? Tell me, like, this isn't a bit that you'd skip.
Jeremy's off the hizzy. What?
Like, you honestly stop now, woman. You're so weird. Why is she doing this? I don't understand.
Maybe this was a thing back then, where, like, say, oh, for shizzle was something people would do.
Stephen, want to film today? Yo, for shizzle, George.
What was your son's name?
Nicholas. Wow. What are we going to be doing?
Why are the classic cars constantly being involved?
I don't know. You know, they got like some sort of brand deal.
No, but there must have been like another sort of MTV show involving classic cars.
Let's bond the two together. In this random classical car show, you just got this woman coming in. I'm looking for a classical car for shizzle.
Thought we would dress up as Bonnie and Clyde.
Cool. Check this out now.
You look great.
Shoot, I look sexy as hell.
Honestly, I don't know how much longer I can look at this woman. I don't know how much longer I can deal with her shit. It's so hard.
There is no chance she's ever said any of these words until the day of filming.
But she just gets given a script. This is all scripted. She's like, you really want me to say these? I mean, okay, I guess.
Make it provocative for me.
Ooh, I can be very provocative. Shoot, boy.
Every time.
They're just using the same clip of her now.
Yeah, just for the rest of the show, it's just shoot, boy.
Put your arms around me, baby. Let's hop in the back seat.
Are you trying to get frisky with me?
Only if you want me to.
Ooh.
I'm really trying to get frisky with your son, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but remember, stick to the script, bitch.
You remember while you're here, she just takes his hand off her leg. Oh my god, he looks crazed.
Yeah, he really does. It looks like he's from, what's it called in America, where they don't have the internet or...
Oh, Amish. He looks Amish.
That was a great shoot.
Let's go talk about Nick. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
I don't understand what we're watching. This aired on like actual TV.
There's no sort of cohesion between the date, her behaviour. They cover like some sort of 1930s photo shoot, and then she's going for shizzle.
Oh, I got a question to ask you. Who would you prefer, Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears?
Christina, by a long shot.
Okay, well...
I like it dirty.
It's a bit of a weird thing to just add on the end. Oh, I mean, when you say I like it dirty, it was just brewing up the whole day. Oh, I like it dirty. Okay. All right, love, sure.
Georgia, I hate to do this to you. Christina Aguilera had a big hit called Dirty at the time.
I had to cut that bit out.
No. I feel like such a boomer.
Well, you think that's just a normal classical car. That's actually the Ford.
That was my first car.
I had L plates on that bad boy.
Nick really has a thing for Britney Spears. He really thinks she's hot.
A gay guy who likes Britney Spears? Shocker.
He is gay, isn't he?
You throwing shade.
You are gay. Like, why you throw shade at your community, man? So unnecessary. A gay guy that likes dick? Shocker. Not me. I like this sort of urban old pum. That's a horrible thing to say. My windows are open now as well. You hear me?
He's a chauffeur.
Where at?
He works for, like, taking people wherever they want to go, you know, wherever.
Smashed it. He's none the wiser. Where at? You could have just said at the place that you live. Just sort of go, just describe what a chauffeur is.
Are you into sex a lot?
Me? Whenever I like a girl. Talk dirty to me. Right, get that Riz on. I've been meaning to ask you, are you into, like, sex a lot?
Have you intercoursed before?
What do you mean?
Like, having sex. Are you into that, or?
I've had sex before, but I wouldn't say I'm into just sex.
Because, my son says that, you know, he's not into that part of it. Yeah, so he just, you know,
Has Nick ever had sex before?
No, he hasn't.
A gay virgin? I've never heard of that.
Again, just taking swings.
I don't understand.
A gay virgin? Are they all just out getting bumped every night? Am I right, guys?
God, I have so much sex. I can't imagine not having sex.
And I had a great time with you on our date. But are you ready to head back to the house?
Sure enough, let's get going.
There's like no need for that anymore, is there? You were just speaking normal for the whole day. You just go, oh, I need to do the weird thing, don't I?
I hope he picks Nick.
I had a really great time on our date.
And so did I. And this is from my son to you.
Oh, that's sweet. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Definitely not filmed at the exact same time they filmed the intro bit. No, they actually went off on their date, got changed, came back, and just did it with the exact same lighting and everything.
But her son sounds kind of... What? On to my next mom date.
Oh, fucking hell.
What's this time in our lives? I don't remember it being like this.
No, it wasn't.
Was this just an American thing?
I think so.
I just can't believe that people sat down at home and went, oh, take my mum's on tonight. They all sat around on the sofa and watched this bullshit.
I had such the great time, let me tell you.
What's his name?
His name is Jeremy. We did a photo shoot and he dressed up as Clyde and I got to dress up as Bonnie.
Did you make me look better than I was like I told you? Did you make sure you told him every lie? I told you to tell him that I had a job and that I'm like such a tight little kid, like, and stuff.
Did you lie about me, Mum? Did you paint me out to be a nice guy? Did he like fake me?
A driver and
A chauffeur,
Yeah,
big pimpin'.
I think he's misunderstood that driving the car, the cool car, it sort of works if you own it, not if that's your job to drive it for someone else.
Big pimpin', I'm an Uber.
Look at his t-shirt, my peeps, and cartoon birds.
Why is everybody on this show, other than that weird bondage guy, just a child?
Brittany or Christina?
I asked him.
What do you
The
think?
answer was
I'm gonna die. Stop. My heart is pounding.
Christina.
So do you think he'll think that I'm sexy?
Every 4 seconds, there's something that just catches me completely off guard. These people are just built differently. It's not a normal reaction to anything.
Hot. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, son.
Just reminds me of if people acted like they did in sitcoms in real life.
Hi, I'm Janet. I'm 47.
I'm Daniel and I'm 18 and I'm one hot piece of ass.
18.
That's my Tinder bio. I'm one hot piece of ass. 18 and he dyes his hair. That's just definitely not natural, is it?
Nah, the
I'm Daniel and I'm 18 and I'm one hot piece of ass.
I've been married 18 years and I have 3 terrific kids.
Why do they all have the same opening line?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. They just hype up all their other children. I don't care about them, mate. I care about the hot piece of ass that's on my screen right now.
Daniel loves his DDR. Daniel is so happy and loving, and he loves to please people.
I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo.
Why is he wearing a black belt then? These are the questions.
So I'm glad I brought my Dulux colour chart on today with me. Not brown, actually, mate. That's a black belt. You're cheating the system.
Just dyed it black.
It's just really dark brown.
This is getting nuts, but I'm ready.
Oh, God.
Mate, get a different outfit. Wear a different outfit, you weirdo.
Tell him I like hairy guys.
Why on earth do you like hairy guys?
I don't know, because it's fun to play with. Like it's fun to touch and run my hands through.
I've been telling you about your dad for years.
Mom, don't say that.
Finally, someone puts a foot down.
It's a weird interaction, isn't it? He's just talking about it in front of her. Yeah, Mum, that's weird. You can't talk about that in front of me. Stop it.
He's uncircumcised, too.
And why is that important?
We'll just make sure that he's uncircumcised. It's not important why.
Okay.
She doesn't ask. She just goes out to him. I knew it. Bloody knew it.
Hi, I'm Janet.
I'm Jeremy.
Nice to meet you. So where are we going?
Well, I love eating, so we're gonna go barbecue Mongolian style.
Sounds great.
Let's go.
Okay. Jeremy's cute, but he doesn't look very hairy.
This is mental.
Her son's 18. There's not that many hairy 18-year-olds. I would know.
Second son was a prude. Hopefully this son will fit just right.
Why is he making some sort of weird Goldilocks reference about cock?
Gady-locks. Goldie Cox.
Ah, he's staring you in the face.
Unfortunately, it was.
Well, I picked Mongolian because my friends and I eat it every day after school, and I thought we could do it in true Mongolian couture.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
And I thought we could culturally appropriate while we're doing it.
As if the last one wasn't enough.
They're trying to hit all bases here. They went for all white people, but then just went, oh God, we need to try and cater for all audiences.
This was diversity in the 2000s.
Just white people who do impressions of other races.
Pick off Mongolia.
I'm ready.
What does Daniel look like?
Well, he didn't want me to tell you like this, but
He's 6 foot, ooh, eyes of blue, beautiful smile, and broad shoulders, too.
She said he didn't want me to tell you like this. So she off her own back just made up a poem about what her son looks like. That's so odd. Imagine your mum just described you like that in some sort of weird limerick.
He likes the happy trail. Do you have a happy trail?
I do. I do have a happy trail.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I wear big shoes, so do you think Daniel can handle that?
Big shoes? Does that mean what I think it means?
Do you think he can handle my big shoes? I mean, he's clearly not talking about shoes. It was a weird way to say it.
Surely he's going for this guy, and he's going to pick this mum.
Yeah, I think they've saved the best till last.
The second one just keeps lying about it. You can't just manipulate your way to get him with someone.
That doesn't send a great message, does it? He just lied his way to bag a date. The first one from the start, he just slapped his mum's ass. That's completely off the cards, surely. It is just the best of a bad bunch, isn't it? She's given off a poem about him.
Now, what size of shoe do you wear?
An 11.5.
Oh, that's pretty big.
What size does Daniel wear?
12.5.
So my son wins, you bitch. Trying to brag about your big cock, Mike. My son's bigger than yours.
I've seen it.
Is Daniel on MySpace?
He sure is.
Because he sure can be, if he wants to be in my space.
What does he have on his MySpace?
He has a picture that I've seen of him holding his shirt up and showing his abs.
Boys into MySpace? Don't get into MySpace.
Fuck it. I've made the same joke as this prick. I'm quitting.
You need to put like a long sleeve top on underneath that shirt for the rest of this minute.
He goes to our local college. He wants to be a math teacher.
I like that. All right, well, let's go sit down and see how well we did.
I hope I'm not making.
Oh my god, I thought they were just going to sit at the bench that they were on. Right, so let's go sit down. And then she just goes...
I really want you to try some tofu.
Okay.
Ever tried it before?
No.
You don't like it?
I'm sorry. Maybe a smaller piece would have been better.
Bridges.
To be fair, 11.5 is quite big.
So you ready to go?
I sure am.
All right.
Jeremy's hot, and he's got a happy trail. Daniel's gonna love him.
I had a really great time on our date.
I did too, and I really hope you pick Daniel.
I'll think about it.
You better.
It's such bad acting, isn't it? It is so bad. It's not even close to like real life.
It's time to make a decision.
Mom, you're back. How did it go?
It's so weird, isn't it? Inches away. Oh, there you are, Mum.
He's really hot.
So he's good enough for me, right?
Yeah, he's good enough for you. You would love to be seen out with him. He's got big feet. He told me he wears an 11.5, and he wanted to know if you could handle it.
I can handle it. So Mom, like, how do you think we did? Do you think we're gonna win?
Yeah, we are gonna win.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We went in for like a rugby tackle style hug then. Like shoulder barged her. Right, who do we think she's picking? Gotta be the third one, right?
Yeah, it's got to be the third because something tells me this show is a little bit of scripted, which is the worrying thing.
I think your sneaky suspicion could be correct.
I wish he had his shirt over his blazer and sticking to what he's been doing.
Just does everything the wrong way around. Just got his boxers over his trousers. The Captain Underpants has just arrived.
Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Diana.
And she's got shoes on.
Ah, cop out, love. Just near the beach, I don't want to get any of the stones in your feet.
What's up, Jeremy?
Not much, Christine.
Shoot! What do these other mothers think they be? I got this.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Janet.
I've seen these other sons, and they're not as cute as my Daniel.
I usually don't care what women think about me, but I'm about to make two moms very upset.
What were all the edits? It's like watching a hip-hop video.
I had fun sharing a shake with you in the backseat of that vintage car.
Bloody hell. I don't think they caught that on camera, did they?
Christine, I knew there was a bad girl in there somewhere. Thanks for such a memorable date.
I had a great time.
Janet, the Mongolian barbecue was great. I was really impressed by your willingness to try something new.
Well, thank you. I had a great time.
It's time to rain men. Let's go! Diana, I love that Josh is such a free spirit, but I'm looking for something a little little more meaningful.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, that's a shock, innit? I didn't see that coming.
I wonder what she's going to say. I think knowing this show, the son that has won is definitely in the boot of that car. That's how they're going to unveil it.
No, that's the other one. Here's what you could have won.
It drives off into the theatre.
They're just in gags, like tied up.
I'm used to being gagged. Not now, mate.
Big mistake. Wait till you see what you're missing out on. This is my gorgeous son, Josh.
Just the best.
Oh, he's angry.
Just comes like,
No wonder he ties everyone up. It's to keep him from running away.
They did him so dirty keeping the little giggle.
That's horrible.
I mean, it was a shit joke in the first place, but...
Christine, I'm so glad Nick's going back to school, but I can't really get behind a guy who doesn't want to have sex.
That's a good joke.
We're just sat here enjoying his jokes at this point. What is this come to?
You suck. Meet my bootylicious son, Nick.
Can you call your son bootylicious?
He looks fuming.
You didn't lie hard enough, Mum.
Looks like the no sex is not a choice.
Oh, that's the second joke I've done that he's stolen. That's bad.
Why is he dressed like that?
I don't know. It looks like he's at a job interview.
Yeah, for the chauffeur company.
When he got in that limo, he's at the front. He just crawled through the seats to get out.
Janet, even though Daniel cruises MySpace, the fact that he's career-minded really turns me on. I do want to date your son.
All right, Jeremy. Now you can meet my awesome son, Daniel.
This is everything I want. This is everything I need. You're always there for me.
Aww.
That's beautiful.
My Jeremy.
How do you think he looked?
He looked really stupid.
That guy's got a career.
It's like Fred if he spoke at a normal pitch.
I love his facial expression.
I think Jeremy's secretly a bitch.
But he can't handle a master like me.
I know it sounds bad, but I really want a spin-off show of that first guy.
Like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it's just him and his mum. That would be so interesting to watch. As was that whole episode. I watched the first minute of that and I was like, oh, there's freaks in it. But surely they can't all be weird. They were. What did you think, Steve? Steve? Has anyone ever called you Steve?
People have, but it's usually in a derogatory sense. If someone wants to hurt me, they go, hey, Steve, get out of it, you freak. But I think I probably would have watched that show week in, week out.
No, 100%. None of it's real as well. It's all just such bad acting. Everything's scripted. But there you go. That's Date My Mum. If you enjoyed, please do give it a like and subscribe. Go subscribe to Stephen. He's the only reason you're here.
No, come on.
If you want him back again, sure, I could toss him another couple grand and he will.
Or just toss me.
Goodbye, all.